These are all students.
Yeah.
Lifting sessions.
How was Jane's class?
An Art Gallery of New South Wales board trustee. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's been interesting. And then some other drop-ins.
Some dropouts.
Like those.
Dropouts. Some thirsty people.
And what's the gender balance been like?
Oh, yes.
Of bookies. It's been about presenting the project that I did where I counted for a year, and then I guess because I guess in a way I am counting institutions, and then just inviting them in here to kind of like have a discussion about it, and it was interesting. Wayne came in with all these statistics of how they've been collecting 50-50 men, women at the art gallery for the last 5 years, and we've kind of been making that. Unfortunately, their contemporary shows were only like 30% women, so he said, yes, then we've got some work to do. So yeah, people were really engaged and wanting to kind of, say what they were doing and stuff, so that was really encouraging. Yeah. Well, this is a bit of a sort of kind of silence. I said, I will gossip about what you say, but I'm not recording it and I'm not going to publish it. Yeah.
Around that 5 years of collecting 50, is that the actual case in collections that actually do 50%?
Yeah, it showed me how to search on the thing and get that result.
Did he say it was purchases? I said I'd be interested in collecting donations.
Yeah, I asked about at least the what they spent on that and what they spent on that, and of course he didn't have those answers. But I felt I could carry on the conversation at least, kind of, if I wanted to,
I'd be really interested.
I would be too.
It sounds a little kind of too
In fact, at those prices, why don't you have twice as many women than men? Yeah. Why don't you go on budget?
So at the end of the week, did you come out feeling happy about after speaking to all this?
Yeah, because I guess everyone who came in was wanting to prove the point or engage the issue, so it's a very positive experience. And after putting it out there, working so hard for 6 months or more, and it's actually been really nice. Just to get that feedback and feel like there's some really deep felt support for it. Yeah, and people are grateful I've done it, and stuff like that. So I felt the love. I've been feeling the love. It's been exhausting though. Smiling all the time. Repeating myself a lot. Apart from those things.
Try not to be a grumpy woman.
Yeah. Naturally shy, so it's but what have I thought of doing this for? But anyway, it has been,
So, Elvis, did you approach ArtSpace, or did ArtSpace approach you about being part of this platform?
Yeah, ArtSpace approached me in a casual conversation at an opening. Alexi had, been aware of the project and kind of she'd engaged with it on a self-critical kind of level and realised that, she had been, she wanted to change some of her kind of selecting practices and stuff, and was quite open about that. And just said, if I wanted to do anything, they had created this space here at ArtSpace as a quick turn response kind of space, and if I wanted to do anything to let her know. So in the delirium of finishing the project, I thought, I should follow up with this. And then here I am.
And you've headed the room sheet with a particular set of words. A machine, a gift shop, name that artist. Where have those words come from?
Name that artist, when you're looking and counting, you're looking at names, it's really the only thing I can use to determine gender. And then, and also artist names, you think of signatures on paintings and, signature style, we can recognise that artist's work, and, art magazines are full of names. And I started making works with those, and that's what that's about. And also there's loads of works like Justin Trendle or Agatha Beth Snape or other artists who, it's about recalling artist names and kind of connections and things like that. So this is like a puzzle or a game where you have to kind of, you know, Kiki, Smith, Nancy, Spiro, you know, kind of put the names together. It's from an art and text in 1997. But you might be in that thing. I would be. Yeah.
So Elvis, you're developing a series of works that arise out of magazines and periodicals. At your house, do you have all these magazines?
I do. And I was given, there's a curator from Melbourne called Jennifer Phipps. Do any of you know her? Well, she would, as you would know, she passed away recently, and friends of mine were helping to, you know, put her estate together and stuff like that. And all the ephemera, including magazines that couldn't, you know, the state library would take, I got them. So I've got this, her whole collection of magazines, like insane, like, you know, lipstick, from back from the 60s.
Wow.
It's insane.
That's amazing.
So I've got like enough to keep me going forever. And I've kind of like, the first block was just from the op shop. They had someone's whole collection of Art in Australia, which I grabbed for like $100. And then I've been given bunches, but I've got enough.
Because when I look at your work, and obviously I've been looking at the work which is on display at Cross Arts, I'm really enjoying it, and I've had a few conversations with people about it. But I also have this uneasiness. I'm always feeling that on the back of the page that's got the advertisement that you clicked, there's an article, and it could be an article which is an account of a female artist practice.
Right, and
So
like if it was on the right hand side, I'd miss it.
you're kind of destroying that.
I need 2 copies of each
that
magazine.
That's how I feel.
Well, actually, the one I did for Cross Arts is when I scanned in, so that solved that problem. Yeah.
But I suppose obviously there are libraries and other repositories.
Yeah.
But I'm sort of aware that, you know, it is a work where, I say work singular, where you sort of cut things up and destroy things to make something new.
Yeah. That's true.
What's collage?
Yeah.
You always face that with your material.
Yeah.
Collage.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you chop up articles. Destroy images, by someone else.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like there's quite a violent theme that is commenting on that, I guess, the violence of exclusion.
Yeah.
So, but because I find there's some aggression to it as well.
Yeah, and it's, to me, it was a bit like a slot machine, like so these things might spin around and then the names would kind of like match up. Yeah, as well as a puzzle. But you're right, it's pretty violent, especially in this one where I've cut the names up. Usually I keep the names in their whole.
If you're going through a magazine, do you then become selective about the artists that you choose?
No,
or is it
everything. It always has to be everything.
Yeah, right.
Like, otherwise, it's kind of about that, and it's about what everything that was in that thing. So other things determine, and it's a little bit like Countess. So I'm not saying who's an artist, who's not. The institution's already said that, and then I'm just going to see what they determine.
But that's the nature of the Countess, the fact that it is counting. And with counting, I think there are certain assumptions around how you start it. So for example, one of the assumptions is that when you open a particular magazine, you take everyone's name. You don't just take some and leave others. And so it's interesting when you read the Countess Report, because there are about 3 or 4 points that you make. For example, when you discuss the Basil prize, where you move away from a kind of methodology which is counting, which is everything, being comprehensive, to actually making a specific comment or talking about something that's systemic or more theoretical or more biographical. I think the counting aesthetic and the counting methodology is dominant. But it is interesting that in the report there are 4 or 5 places where you work in a more indexical kind of way and make a comment about something in particular.
I mean, there was loads of, loads more comments could be made. I guess that's to happen in the future. I also didn't want to like slather it with my kind of interpretations, put it out there more like a raw situation that other people could, you know, use and stuff. And the data for any of you teach or you have is available for any of your students to look at, like in smaller data sets, like chaos numbers, for example. I went through and I looked at, I also added in the year of birth, whether they've done a visual art degree, and if they were represented by a commercial gallery, so like another layer of like data. You could track artists' careers through the data I've got. In 2014, I think Patrick Pound showed the most of any other artist in 2014. There are a few stars of different, you know, categories, yeah.
But at this point, perhaps, in the Countess project, developing a document which has counting and comprehensiveness of data as the spine of the document is probably the most strategic thing to do, because it does attract institutions and people working in an educational role, because you know the word snapshot or let's wrap it or it's a schedule or something, whereas the document seems to me to suggest that there's a lot more opportunity to go into some of those points where you say that, hang on, what about this or what about that? But when you write a document like that, you don't necessarily get institutions looking at it.
Yeah.
We're too busy. We know what else is and things. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It kind of like spurs on the community, because I think we collect data for the pure reason of interpreting it. So it's kind of nice that there's this scientific, you know, information design is so standardized and standardized for a reason.
Yeah.
So that we can all access, we understand what it's sort
Yeah.
of representing. But, and you did, I was talking to you the other day about, like, I really like when you sort of tease it out and interpret it yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is that thing we're all having those conversations, and that reverberates to those people in those institutions, hopefully. There kind of needs to be a groundswell. Yeah, you can't just slap information in front of head honchos and they'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
like, you know, because it takes time to settle with the data and to make those, sort of draw those conclusions yourself.
Well, one of the head curators from the Powerhouse Museum was just in here before, and like in their kind of situation, the only kind of times they've ever been aware of women is in the science, so if they've got science exhibitions or something, because there has been a big push to include women in science, they're always jumping on if they see a woman. Oh, but hang on, we've never really looked at it in any of our other categories, so yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Just a little another gossip item for you.
Yeah.
Very juicy. Careful what you say, sorry.
Yeah, recording it all the time.
What's happening with this recording?
It's going viral.
Streaming now.
Live stream.
And it's going to be evenly distributed.
Right. Yeah, I was just going to say, you need to get up for the talk. Stop till 5. I'm actually trying to get a no in that. I've booked out the last 2 months myself, so I can get to Brown Council. Yeah. So I'm going to drive if anyone needs it. Maybe a bit before 3. I can text you. Yeah. Maybe you're up there. I can remember. Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I've been looking at the badges, and from this distance, maybe it's my eyesight, but they look like warships.
I know, if you really said that. That was
like you're lining
intentional.
up for battle.
Yeah.
You know, this is the war room.
Yeah.
And you're the general.
I know. I did think about that when just in terms of how it was just all in lines, but yeah, it totally, everyone, a few people have mentioned that. And
Well, that's how they
it's also
handle it.
one that kind of felt like a
Yeah.
girl guide cap or something.
Yeah. We had the first, with the early county stuff around 2011, 2012, and the numbers are pretty dire.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think it's actually part of the efficacy